today, what?
You just went, oh, over the face. Like.
Hi guys. So today, obviously, I have a guest. What?
I don't know, like sunshine. I feel like the light's right at me. I don't know. I don't usually have a light shining in my face.
Alright. So if you watched my vlogs over the summer, then you have seen this person. This is my boyfriend, David.
Hello. But we wave like this. This is a thing that we all do.
It's like Pocahontas.
How?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
Isn't it more like this?
No.
Oh.
Winged apple.
Oh, well. She's well versed.
Anyway, we're going to do the boyfriend tag. Not surprising. So, he's going to answer questions. I'm going to ask questions. It's pretty
Excellent.
simple. So,
Better get a good mark on this.
yeah. She's sitting in front of the TV. What is on the screen?
It is likely to be Jeopardy or Friends if she is with her best friend Brittany, who you may also have seen in a video. Or it could also just be the game select screen for Call of Duty if it's been left on and nobody's paying attention to the TV anymore. But the TV is just on and it's just background noise. It's just like and it just keeps going. Those are the most likely things. But
Because basically if I'm in front of a TV, we're at their house.
yeah, we're at our friend's house.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the only reason that's the main things that get watched there.
The TV I watch is like on my computer.
If you're in front of that, that could be just infinite. It could be just YouTube, anything. So that's kind of it's a very vague question, but yes, those are the likely things a TV would be displaying.
You're out to eat. What kind of dressing does she get on her salad?
What salad?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Who eats salad? I guess if it had to be a salad, I would imagine you are not the type to get a house dressing. It would be like Caesar, which is not exactly the greatest salad in the world by far, sure, but
No. It's junk food salad.
I enjoy Caesar salad. I hate salad. That tells you
Yeah.
something right there.
What is one food she doesn't like?
One food. A food or an ingredient. Like we're talking like a food like as in a dish or food is in like a thing. Because I could name a bunch of things, but are we talking about like more like a dish, like that dish you despise?
Do them both.
Well, onions.
Yeah.
Eh. And as a dish, something that you just don't like, you look at it and you're like, a dish you don't like would be like Christmas / Thanksgiving stuffing. Doesn't like stuffing. I don't know what's wrong with her.
I hate stuffing.
I don't know what's wrong with stuffing. Again, generally a very oniony thing. Makes sense. Yeah.
It's like squishy and it's like bread and it's not good.
There's meat in it too if it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. There's meat in it, it's not good. You go and eat and have a drink. Apparently these are very food-focused questions.
Alright.
You go to eat and have a drink. What does she order?
Wait, okay, you're going out to eat, but there's also a drink. So it wants me to basically describe your meal?
Just the drink.
Just the drink at the meal.
Yes.
Okay.
It sounds like they want like an alcohol drink.
They want an alcohol drink. I'll give both. If it's just a regular place that you're just getting like, not like a pub or like, something like this, generally speaking, it's going to be a Coke with no ice. Unless for some reason we're aware that their pop is always really warm. Coke with no ice. Because why do you want watered down pop?
Yeah.
You get less pop, and then by the end of it, it tastes bad.
Unless you're too lazy to say no ice.
Or you're forgetful. Besides that, though, if you're going to like a pub or a bar or something like this, you're going to get an alcoholic drink. Things I know she likes would be a Bellini. A Bellini is very good for her.
It's not good for
me. You may have tried to make the argument.
Well, it's like fruit flavored.
And if we're going from other like alcoholic type things, probably like what's the word I'm looking for? A cooler. A cooler is a pretty safe bet.
It's full of answers.
Yeah.
What shoe size do I wear?
What kind of shoe?
Why not both?
Dang it.
Which size am I in flat shoes?
In flat shoes, I think that one is the smaller size. Nope. You already know. Okay, so if that's the bigger size, then that's an 8, right? Excellent. Which means that you're the smaller size in heels. I know the numbers, I can't remember how they relate, which is 7.5.
Yes.
There we go, I got them flipped, that's all.
And Chucks. If she was collecting anything, what would it be?
Makeup. Any kind. It doesn't matter. At one time I would have told you it was nail polish, but she's tapered off there. She has a large collection of nail polishers. I'm not sure that she has displayed, maybe talked about. There is a lot of it, but it's not saying that's an active collection anymore.
No.
No, it's...
I like having my nails painted, but it's not like an interest.
It used to be.
Yeah. It's like a gateway drug. What would this person eat every day if she could? What would I eat every day if I could?
If you could. So that's to say that it wasn't a problem logistically and it wasn't a problem with health. Because, for example, if you were to eat the same thing every day, it wouldn't necessarily have all the vitamins that you need to sustain a healthy lifestyle. So that means that health has to be out the window and ease of access has to be out the window.
Okay.
All right. So it means it can be junk food. Because
Sure.
we can affect healthier.
Yeah.
So if it was something you could eat every single day, I'm going to go with, let me think. Food, eat all the time, doesn't care what it is, something you just like to have. It would be, I'm gonna go with, it's gonna be chicken, because she loves chicken. What kind of chicken? I'm just gonna go with, let's go with chicken strips. Chicken strips. Should have it all the time.
I do love chicken strips.
It doesn't matter what kind of chicken strip. You probably want something a little more flavorful. The plain chicken strip's good for like dipping and stuff, but maybe something a little bit more spice. I don't know if that means it's a spicy chicken strip per se, but something a little more flavor. Probably you just eat it all the time.
Sure.
Popcorn chicken, maybe. I don't know.
What's my favorite cereal?
Dang, I'm gonna get this one wrong, I think. Cheerios?
Kind of Cheerios.
Aha! Okay, so I'm at least getting it partially right.
I have two, so one of them's a type of Cheerio.
Honey Nut?
Yeah.
I love Honey Nut. Why did I not know that?
My other one's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, alright.
What's my favorite music?
Well, that's difficult. That's like saying, what's your favorite aspect of makeup?
I hate this question.
Like, what is that? Like, for example, if you want to know a little bit about me instead of her for a moment, I very much like what would kind of be described as alternate rock, but that doesn't make a lot of sense either because I listen to a lot of things that are electronic and I listen to a lot of things that are, I don't know, they just, you can't limit yourself. That's so, like, lame. I don't know. But if we're going to say, historically speaking, it'd be punk rock for her. That was her historic favorite. Now, I would say, over the years, even though I would say in your punk rock quote-unquote phase, you said, oh, punk rock's my thing. At that time, you still liked country. It's been a mainstay for country as well. And you like some of the random electronic stuff in the modern pop and stuff like that. Taylor Swift, what is Taylor Swift as an artist? You would have said, years ago, she was a country singer.
That's how she started, yeah.
But what is she now?
She's kind of mostly just pop.
So
She's kind of just Taylor Swift.
She's just T-Swizzle, as the
I
cool
can't believe
kids
you
say.
said that. What's my favorite sports team?
Someone's forcing you to pick a sports team? Your parents care about Canadian football. So I'm going to go with a family alliance / allegiance here and say the Lions. Not Vancouver, sorry, the BC Lions. I can pronounce things correctly.
If I had to pick one, yeah.
If you had to pick one.
What's my eye color?
A hotly debated topic. Also hard to describe. There's probably enough video of her, you know, going eyeball up to the camera and stuff like that. How would you describe? I would call it like a cool gray blue, kind of metallic, but not really at the same time. It's a very hard to describe color. It's not outright blue. I wouldn't go look at her and say blue eyes. No, it's not blue eyes because people with blue eyes either have very cold eyes or very piercing eyes.
It frequently depends on the light.
Are they greenish?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. They kind of look greenish right now, but that could also be because we're like reflecting colors right now. I don't know.
For years, I've said that they're greenish, bluish, gray. Who is my best friend?
Brittany, there is a video that perhaps will be overlaid on my face with her. Maybe there'll be like a whoa, 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 whoa right in front of me. That's Brittany. There'll be a picture. Maybe she'll swap out my face right now and be like, Brittany. I give her this opportunity. Brittany's face. Maybe.
What is something you do that I wish you wouldn't?
My hands click, like, that she probably doesn't know.
I wonder if that'll translate on camera. What is my heritage and where am I from?
Canada.
Yes.
Historically, probably vaguely white. She is a white girl, as you may not have noticed.
I don't know, it's pretty ambiguous. You bake her a cake for her birthday. What kind of cake?
I've not been known to bake. Ever. Maybe? No. I baked once with my grandmother in Alberta. And that was a sponge cake. So if I'm baking anything, it'd probably be that. Not that I would think that she likes it above all else. No, she'd probably a Black Forest cake would probably be awesome. I know that chocolate cake in general has been a win. If I had magical baking abilities, I would try to replicate a Dairy Queen ice cream cake if I was trying to do something like that. But my abilities, sponge cake. What she'd probably want, a Black Forest cake. In Dreamland, a Dairy Queen cake. But that's not possible. This is what I can do, and this is I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Did she play any sports?
If it's in the Olympics, it's a sport. So, when she was younger, she was into figure skating. That was her thing. So, there you go. She was a figure skater. And then, I don't know, that injury happened, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly an injury. It was basically I was learning a type of jump, and I threw my ice picks into the ground, the picks on the front of the skate blade.
Okay.
I threw them into the ground, and instead of going up in the air, I went flat down on my face and lost all confidence in leaving the ice. I still skated for another 4 years, but I couldn't do shit. What could she spend hours doing?
This. Clearly. Because she does. She also watches a lot of, TV shows. Game of Thrones, as I've already mentioned earlier in the video, Friends. Though Friends is off and on. It's not she's constantly watching Friends all the time like an obsessed crazy person.
But I did watch all 10 seasons through.
But that's just what's commonly referred to now as the Netflix binge effect, right?
Yes.
People do that all the time now, and it's a socially acceptable thing to do.
Yeah. And the final question, what is one unique talent she has?
Are any talents truly unique?
God.
Is the question I pose to you, quiz maker. Why would you ask such a weird question? Human beings are generally very samey. But if I'm going to be forced into a corner and try to say, what is something she can do that I have not, but that somebody else can do? I wonder how many of my facial expressions will make it into the final cut. I don't know if this is technically a unique ability, but it's a unique problem I've not seen anybody else have. Her eyes read faster than her mouth. So recently, we've been reading The Hobbit together, but we kind of take turns. We're reading it out loud. I know it's kind of juvenile, but it's fun. But sometimes, and it's something that she's gotten better at over the years, clearly, but it was an original problem to her, she described, that her eyes moved faster than her mouth could keep up. Therefore, you end up making kind of it sounds like you can't read very well, but the problem's actually reversed. You read that much better than you speak. I haven't ever met anybody else who had that problem. There you go.
And that is all the questions.
All right.
Congratulations. You didn't fail.
What grade did I get?
Probably an A.
Awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
That's what elementary school kids get told, A for awesome.
So I will leave all of the questions down below if you also want to do this video. And if you do, you should link me because I like watching tag videos because they are fun. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.